2 Vlogmas, and still looking about dead. There's absolutely nothing going on today. So yeah, welcome back. Day 2 Vlogmas. I head to the gym right now, but that's about the only thing I can do. And I mean, there's not really anything else going on. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks like it's gonna rain. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna rain. I hope it does, because if it does, we might do some donuts in this thing. But if you guys have not watched the last video, it was kind of boring. I'm sorry, guys. So there was not much to do. I'm just gonna talk about Vlogmas. Some vlogs will be like lit and good, and then some will be like ass, like the last one. So just bear with me, guys. I'm trying to find something to do. Ain't nothing to do, bruh.
3 hours later.
So, bruh, I really hate, just recording in the middle of nowhere. So, like I said, it is Vlogmas. There's not really a lot to do for Vlogmas. As you can tell, I'm really back here. Like, I have no plans for today, and it's just all dead. Everybody's busy. I mean, it is the vacation, so. But today, I'm gonna be listing 5 things I hate and love about my 370Z. But I don't want to yap too much. I want this video to be kind of short, just because last night I kind of stood up till like 4 in the morning editing the last video. So if you're watching this, please make sure to go like and comment on that last video, because right now I'm tired still from that last video. So the first thing that I actually do not like about my 370Z, dude, I can name so much. It's not like major things, but it's just little manufacturing things that like Nissan could have done a little bit better. But hey, overall this car is done me no wrong. I love it. It drives amazing. The first thing I really don't like about this car is the road noise. So if you drive a 370Z, you guys know that the road noise is just like terrible. Like, you can hear literally everything. Rocks, like leaves, sticks, like you can hear everything. It's kind of loud. It's like a lot of drone noise. I mean, over time, you obviously get over it, but still, when you first buy the car, it's gonna be like kind of annoying, But it also is because there's literally nothing in between the panels and the actual door that will muffle the sound. But there is stuff you can put it in there, to obviously do that. So it's really not a big issue for me. The second thing that I absolutely don't like about this car is the visibility, bro. As you can tell, this coupe does not have rear windows. And if you're talking about rear windows, you're talking about these little things. Yeah, these don't help you at all. And especially if you got tint, like, just say goodbye to your visibility at this point, because like you literally can't see crap. Like, this little part right here is the worst part, trust me. When you're at an intersection, or you're in busy traffic, or you're just at a horrible stop and there's just horrible visibility at the stop sign itself, this is gonna be your worst enemy. And let me just show you right now. Even with your window down, you can't see none of this, like, at all. Even if you look up, you can, but that's still like kind of dangerous. But this side mirror and this whole section right here, and also this side too, you cannot see nothing. So that's one of the biggest downsides of having this car. Of course, with the seat, you can't see through the little mirror, even with tint. But over time, you kind of get used to it. Like the mirrors, they kind of show a lot. And whatever this doesn't cover, you can see in your mirror. So yeah, the visibility is kind of a big issue, but like I said, what they have kind of makes up for it. So, and the third thing is definitely storage, bro. Storage, this car lacks on storage right now. My trunk is actually full, so I'm not gonna show that. But all you have for storage is, for one, this cup holder. Like, you can't store nothing, and it's just one cup holder. And I'm pretty sure you can buy like an aftermarket one where you can put like here on the side, but that's like 30 bucks, and there's really no point. And a big drink, like for instance, this water bottle I have, it doesn't fit in here. So just the storage is a big problem. Is here, you just have your little storage thing. The 370Zs come with a storage component here where you can just lift it out, where you can pull it out and put stuff in there, and then they have this little like resting thing on both sides. I'm not gonna show you the one back there because they're both the same. So yeah, storage is kind of the main problem, but I know I'm not listening to things I love yet, but for a coupe, this is actually very spacious. Like when you're sitting alone in the driver's seat, you actually have a lot of space. Well, it depends if you're tall or not. I'm actually like 5'9", but still, just me sitting alone in my chair, you have a lot of space. You know, your legs aren't hitting the sides. You feel very cushioned, and my legs don't hit the top. Yeah, room isn't really a problem for me. So number 4, I think, is another thing I hate about my 370Z is the oil temps. Especially during the summertime, these oil temps on these cars tend to get really, really high. There was times where I would go like on an hour drive, and even with coolant, like let's say like 90-degree temperatures, my oil temps would be around 220, which is not really good. That's kind of like the point where you should be like letting your car cool down. Anywhere above 220 is kind of, you know, where the line is drawn, where you probably might have to let your car cool down. So yeah, an oil cooler is definitely needed for this car if you plan on, like, you know, racing and all this, doing like pools and shit. It's definitely needed. I don't have one, just because I don't really have nothing done to the car, like full bolt-ons. I mean, I have some stuff, but it's not fully tuned and all this, so it's not really a big concern for me. But either way, when I do like small pulls, my oil temps do go up, and there was a time where I had to actually let my car cool down because they were just too high. I think it was like 230 or something close to that. So yes, when you do buy this car, keep in mind that these oil temps on these cars, like the oil cooling is not as good. So I would invest in buying a oil cooler. The last thing that really bothers me, that I don't necessarily hate, is the fuel gauge sensor. So this is a common problem on the 350Zs. I think the VQ platform, I'm not sure. I haven't really heard a lot of it about like Gs and all that, just normally 350s and 370s. But the fuel gauge sensor, it'll read the fuel wrong majority of the times. What I'm trying to say is the car could be like, you know, at half a tank. I can't really just like describe it, but it feels like at a certain angle that the car goes, like whether it's like uphill or, you know, on a curve or something, it'll read the fuel gauge wrong. Like if the fuel miles will go down. Poor manufacturing details. So it could obviously be, you know, cleaned or replaced, or maybe the leveling unit might be bad. But either way, it's a simple problem, simple fix. Obviously it can be done. Once you drive this car enough, you can kind of eyeball it to where, you know, like where your mileage actually is. So like I said, all these problems are something that you can get over time, obviously when you drive the car. But at the beginning, when you first have it, it's definitely like an issue. Like you really don't want to be dealing with this when you first have the car. But so those are 5 things that I hate about my 370Z. And now we'll begin into 5 things I love about my 370Z. So just looking at it right now, it looks so much better in person. It looks much bigger in person. Like on the camera, it looks like a little toy car, but it's actually not. The first thing I love about my 370Z is definitely the interior. I gotta go back inside to show the interior. Okay, buddy, really? Oh yeah, don't even get me started on these doors. We'll talk about that in another video. Look, I have so much leg room. I mean, other than the steering wheel, obviously I'm reclined back, so my legs are gonna hit. I got so much leg room, even when the doors is closed. Like, I got so much leg room to move my legs. Like, I do this a lot. A lot of times when I'm driving, I like to move my legs like this, and I'm not hitting nothing. Like this is my breaking point right here. But other than that, like I can go like this and not hit nothing. I really love this like center shifting plate thing. How it has a lot of space to wiggle, and you know, the gears and all that. Like I know I drove this Mustang the other day, and the shifting box was like this small, and it's like a Corvette. Like it's so small, I don't like it. Same thing with this side. Like you have a lot of leg room. I think the inside part goes really deep, so even if you have long legs, you can fit in here. Just the way the gauges are set up, bro, even though some of them are useless, like I like that they're facing me, and I like the way this whole like trim part is, and the gauges facing me, and you know, the gauges, the way the RPMs are set up and all that, like, and just this, like this little thing right here, I don't know why, I just like it. But to me, it really gives off that sporty look. and I really have no complaints about this whole interior trim. I think it's amazing. Plus the push to start, like, come on now. Dude, if you really hate 370s and 350s, then go ahead and hate all you want, but you cannot hate this. Come on. I mean, when it's dirty maybe, but still. Another thing I love about my 370Z has to be the engine, bro. The VQ37HR engine, it sounds amazing. To me, I've loved it. Videos, in person, obviously when you have a nice exhaust setup, you have nice headers, you have, you know, it doesn't sound raspy and all that. It sounds amazing, bro. It's the best sounding NA engine, in my opinion. Obviously everybody has their own, but when you're inside and you can actually hear the thing, like, it actually sounds nice. Obviously when the car sounds nice, like I said, it's so reliable, and it comes with so much. Like, if you really take care of this car, if you don't beat the hell out of it, like, overall a decent good engine. Another thing I love about this car is definitely the body, bro. At first I really love the 350Z look, and I still do. I think it really brings out that JDM OEM, that JDM vibe, and this one does too, don't get me wrong, but I kind of grew into this one a lot more, and I think the reason why is just because the hips. Like, look at that. Come on now. If you have functional perfect fitment, bro, this would be like, it just looks too good, you know what I'm saying? Like this angle right here, you can see the hip outline and just the lines in general, like the way it goes. Like, let me show you right quick. Like, just the body lines, like, look at this, how it goes, like, from the lip, from the wing lip all the way down, curves. Like, bro, come on now. Like, it's just like chef kiss. So there's just so many things that you can buy for this car. Like, the market for this car is crazy. Like, there's so many websites, so many things, like eBay, you can literally scroll and scroll and scroll for things for this car, for 350Zs, and there's so many options and availability for this car, and so many mods that you can do to this car, and it's literally, it's almost like unlimited options for this car. And that's why I love it, because there's different varieties. You can make it look aggressive, JDM, simple, like a drift build, street car. Like, it's, you know, so much things you can do. I don't know where I left off, but what I was saying was, there's so many availability options for this car. Rear bumpers, you know, side skirts, front bumpers, wings, all that stuff. So much shit you can buy for this car. It's crazy. And I just really love driving this car, bro. Like, even if it's manual, automatic, for all the automatic lovers, for all the manual lovers, like, especially when it's manual, dude. When you're doing pulls, you got that adrenaline rush. It just feels like it's you in the car, bro, and it's just like crazy. Like, yeah, so my camera keeps turning off. I have no idea why, but so that's 5 things I hate and love about my 370Z. Hopefully you guys can take this into consideration whenever you are looking to buy one. And just a note, this car is fun. You will love this car, I promise you. All the things I listed I hate, you'll get over them. You can either fix them, or you'll get over them, or do whatever you want, but you will, there's always something about this car that you will love. Oh, there's somebody over there, bro. But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up the video. I'm sorry it was nothing crazy. Like I said, this is Vlogmas day 2, and some vlogs would be lit, some vlogs would be boring, but hopefully you guys stay tuned, because personally, I mean, even I don't know whether the vlogs are gonna be lit or boring. So hopefully this can find the right audience and can help somebody, whether they're looking for a 370Z or not, or VQ platform or whatever. But that's gonna wrap up the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and make sure you tune in. I am doing Vlogmas. This is day 2, and we're gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to do all 25 days, because bro, this is hard. It took me like 3 hours just to come up with this idea, so make sure to stay tuned, because I think I got some lit stuff coming up this week. I think I'm actually going to a Cars and Coffee this week, so if you guys are down to see that, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned, please. So you guys have an amazing day, and with that said, peace out.